Good morning, I'm Kulu Lampanza, and it's 10 o'clock. Making headlines this hour, Joburg Water assures tankers will be provided to residents affected by 86-hour shutdown. Alleged killers of Mark Liffman will only know next year if they'll be granted bail or not. G7 meets on Syria, government pledges rule of law. Johannesburg Water has promised residents it will provide them with adequate water tankers during an 86-hour shutdown starting on Friday. Joburgers will have to contend with dry taps until Monday while the utility does maintenance work on critical infrastructure. The Zwartkoppies and the Ekenhof pump stations will undergo repairs, affecting areas including Randburg, Soweto, and Roodepoort. Joburg Water spokesperson Nombuso Chabalala said communication on water tanker placements will follow soon. Meanwhile, the alleged killers of controversial Cape Town businessman Mark Liffman will only know next year if they'll be granted bail or not. Johannes Hendrik Jacobs and Gert Johannes Bezuidenhout appeared in a packed courtroom at the George Magistrates Court on Thursday. Their bail bid has been postponed to January 16 and 17. Liffman was shot and killed at the Garden Route Mall in George last month. The alleged gunmen were arrested in Uniondale shortly after his killing, about an hour away from George. G7 leaders will meet virtually Friday to discuss the monumentous changes underway in Syria, where the interim government has vowed to institute the rule of law after years of abuses under ousted President Bashar al-Assad. Assad fled Syria after lightning offensive spearheaded by the Islamist Hayat Tahrir al-Sham group and its allies, which brought a sudden end of 5 decades of repressive rule by his clan. Syrians across the country and around the world erupted in celebration after enduring an era in which suspected dissidents were jailed or killed, and nearly 14 years of war that killed more than 500 people and displaced millions. And in your weather updates, Gqeberha is 21 degrees Celsius, Kimberley is 23 degrees Celsius, Richards Bay 26 degrees Celsius, Mossel Bay 18 degrees Celsius, and Bloemfontein 23 degrees Celsius. Recapping your top stories this hour, Joburg Water assures tankers will be provided to residents affected by 86-hour shutdown. Alleged killers of Mark Liffman will only know next year if they'll be granted bail or not. G7 to meet on Syria, government pledges rule of law. This is Kulu Lampanza for the 10 o'clock news on Lokuhle FM.